You are listening to.
You're listening to.
You're listening to.
You're listening to Noel Johnson. Noel Johnson.
Noel Johnson
On Lockdown.
Lockdown.
Lockdown Radio. Radio.
Radio. Lockdown Radio.
Live today. Lockdown Radio.
Right, coming up tonight, I'll be live again at 8 o'clock on Africa Rock the Lockdown. And we'll be doing a crossing to Donovan Seagreed, who's doing a live show tonight. We'll be streaming. So we'll cross over and have a peek into his garage and see what he's performing live tonight. And you can catch that right here on Lockdown Radio with myself, Noel Johnson, keeping you company all the way. But right now, it's time to get into the big deal. News, breaking news. Parable 15, who I spoke to 2 days ago on the show. I spoke to Mark Scott, the front man and songwriter. And they are dropping a brand new single today, and we get to do it right now, right here on Lockdown Radio. And you get to experience this firsthand. Right, Parable 15, a South African country rock band with numerous awards, 2 studio albums, and several chart-topping singles. Known as the most popular country music band in the country in the past few years, Parable 15 has made strong inroads into the live music scene, gigging intensively and being playlisted on radio all over the country with a few number one hits as well. Today they launched their brand new single right here on Lockdown Radio, and this is what Mark Scott had to say on Wednesday about the single.
Yep. 10 years, and yeah, it's interesting, you know, how things develop over time. This new single is called Telling Your Heart. It's a very interesting song that I'm really looking forward to people hearing and getting some feedback on. You know, it was written about kind of, you know, we all have those situations where you hear these cliche things like, you know, love is blind, and when you're in it, you can't see around it, all those kind of things. And I think everybody can relate to this idea of your head telling your heart that this is not a good idea, whatever that may be. Personally, from a personal perspective, I am an eternal optimist. I have probably the most forgiving sort of mentality of people that I know of, and I have been caught many times being hurt by different situations by being forgiving and giving people another chance. So it's a song a little bit about your head telling your heart that maybe you should just check this out before you go and do something again, go and forgive, or go and get yourself back into another situation where you could potentially end up being on the back foot. So it's a really rocking track. It's rock and roll, man. You know, we have had multiple different formats of this band in terms of 3-piece, 4-piece, 2-piece, all those kind of things. And this is a 4-piece rock band, no gimmicks, no backing tracks, nothing. It's just rock and roll. And we are super excited about the future of where we are. And this song kind of encases exactly what our new sound and new sonic sort of value is as a band.
Right, that's what Mark had to say about it on Wednesday when I spoke to him. And here we go. Today's the day we are dropping it. But as the featured artist, we do get to play 3 of their songs back to back. So we're going to start off with 2 of their other hits. And the third track that you'll hear is the brand new single. Here we go. Parable 15, featured artist on Lockdown Radio. And the new single dropping in just a few minutes.
Checking your hair. Look in the mirror one more time. Well, I just smile as I jingle the keys. Well, I remember my old man told me she'll drive you crazy, drive you wild. It's not always easy, but it's a hell of a ride. But the sun shines brighter when you smile. Your beauty always blows my mind. So just a hell of a ride. I won't dare look down, won't look down. The sun shines brighter when you smile. Your beauty always blows my mind. So just take my hand, don't you close your eyes. 'Cause no matter what, I'll be by your side. I won't dare look down. He stands at the altar, she floats down the aisle, the most beautiful thing he's ever seen. She gives him a little smile, 'cause they're whole new lives there, while they're passed out of their own minds. Yeah, they're frozen in time. There's a song in there somewhere, so once you write it down, put it to a melody, stir the words, it's all around, till it makes somebody laugh, till it makes somebody cry. There's a song in there somewhere, you can see it in their eyes. Throws his arms around her and he squeezes good and tight. It's been 57 years, they still love with all their might. Children gather round them to celebrate another year. And as Mama cuts the cake, everyone sheds a tear. Everyone sheds a tear. 'Cause there's a song in there somewhere, so once you write it down, put it to a melody, stir the words, it's all around, till it makes somebody laugh, till it makes somebody cry. There's a song in there somewhere, you can see it in their eyes. Round and around and up and down it goes. But if your love is true, well, it just won't let you go. 'Cause there's a song in there somewhere, so once you write it down, put it to a melody, stir the words, it's all around, till it makes somebody laugh, till it makes somebody cry. There's a song in there somewhere, you can see it in their eyes.
Well, here it is, boys and girls, the brand new single from Parable 15, Telling Your Heart, right here, hearing it live on Lockdown Radio.
searched and searched, but you know you're just too far. You gotta hold on me. Everyone can see this is tearing me apart. It's like a battlefield, and you can't see in the dark. Yeah, battleground, what you feeling now, and there's no way to play this smart. This is her game, and she's got it down to an art. And this is your head, telling your heart. Well, I look up to the stars, hoping they won't be there. Wanna believe they could just burn out and disappear. But you're the ghost that fills my sky. There's no escaping it. It's just a memory right in front of me. You gotta hold on me. Everyone can see this is tearing me apart. It's like a battlefield, but you can't see in the dark. Yeah, battleground, what you feeling now, and there's no way to play it smart. This is her game, and she's got it down to an art. This is your head, telling your heart. You gotta hold on me. Everyone can see this is tearing me apart. It's like a battlefield, but you can't see in the dark. Yeah, battleground, what you feeling now, and there's no way to play it smart. This is her game, and she's got it down to an art. This is your head, telling your heart.
There we go, the brand new single from Parable 15, and you heard it right here on Lockdown Radio, and that song is available for download on all major... Wait. It's download as you can watch it on YouTube as a lyric video. The album will be available on all major downloads coming up very soon. All right, there we go. You got to hear it first right here on Lockdown Radio.
You are listening to
You're listening to
Noel
Johnson
Noel Johnson
on Lockdown Radio.
Lockdown Radio.
Live today. Lockdown.